right, guys. Ian Anderson, Ben Baker, Sunshine Coast Disc Golf. We got the 2017 Lake County's Players Cup. And where are we and what are we looking at, Ben?
We are at Highland Springs in, I believe, Lakeport, California, at least in that area of Lake County.
Okay.
NorCal, this is one of the oldest steady ed design courses, very historical, and gosh, it's lengthy and technical.
All right, we're looking at hole 1. This is Kenny Glassman, and where's the bucket?
So this is in the par 4 layout. It's really tricky is just make this gap here, get yourself out in the opening, and then there's kind of an open look for another, say, 300-foot shot to try to get the birdie.
Looks like Dallas Albright is going over the top with a thumber.
Yeah, definitely not the first to do that route. It's a nice, safe route if you've got it.
He does. I've got Mark Patnode up next.
Oh, and that's just what can happen. You hit one of those branches, you can be in jail from there.
That looks like trouble. Mike Powell up last but not least. Oh,
Like throwing looks like a John Baldwin signature disc.
oh, nice. That was looking good until it tagged that tree, and he's got some work left cut out for him.
As you can see, yeah, there's
Oh,
a lot.
wow.
And he's lucky to not be right under one of those trees, too.
Yeah.
Or right behind one.
So how'd
So
that
he's
work
gotten
out?
out from there, but really just going to have to make another good shot to save par.
Okay.
You're also dealing with the creek in front of the basket.
Oh.
And it might be playing OB with the wet conditions. Not that basket. It's probably about 300 feet past that.
Okay. Dallas going back to the thumber after an unfortunate tree hit and cut roll from Mark. That's still not going to be a birdie, though.
Yeah, he's talking about the mud slip right there.
Wow.
In these conditions, it might be the smart play to just play it for 4.
Ooh, Kenny finding a nice window.
Yeah. It was pretty, I don't know, cute how that worked out.
Yeah. So here we're looking at Mark's third.
So it's right over that ravine. There it is.
You can see it there.
And he's got to try to clear that water. I think he might be safe. It doesn't look like there's much water in there right now.
Okay. Is this Mike's
Yeah,
third shot
Mike's
probably?
approach from the right side, third shot. Yep, he's going to be looking at a tough par save.
And Dallas his third. Hoping for an easy par save, but that'll work for him.
Yeah.
He's a great
Should be
putter.
able to put that in. Yeah.
That looked like, I believe, Mike's fourth.
No, I think it's Mark.
Mark it? Oh, okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
there's Mike, yeah. So Mark should be safe. You can see him on the bank there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Mike almost with the save, and that might have gotten across to the other side of the bank.
Huh.
I think you'd have to be completely surrounded to call it out.
Gotcha. Seems kind of hard to do with this tiny creek.
Yeah, it's not too deep.
Fortunately, anyway.
They might be calling that all standing water.
Yeah, I can see that. That was a good putt there from Mark. Here is a good putt from Dallas.
Yep. Yeah, I think at this point, this hole is playing tough enough that a par is going to score really well.
Yeah. I mean, Dallas had 2 pretty big overhands, and he was still well clear of the basket.
Yeah. No, I mean, that is kind of the safe play. And
Is
he
it?
probably
Okay.
did play it extra safe because of the conditions.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's a really tough gap to hit off the tee, and you can see what happens if you don't make it.
Yeah, he played smart for the par, and he got it, though.
Yep.
Mike, with a bit of a struggle on that early tree hit, resulted in a bogey. And that will take us to hole 2, Ben.
Hole 2 is kind of a thread-the-needle shot, a slight turnover downhill, drops off after about 100 feet or so. Plays for a real tough, slight turnover line, and of course there is that Mando on the right side preventing big hyzers and such.
Okay. Kenny, looks like a mid or a putter.
That's a beautiful shot. Just a hair short, but he had the line dialed.
Yeah, he sure did. See if Dallas can follow that. Uh-oh.
And yeah, that's just a little bit right.
Didn't miss the Mando, at least, you know.
Did not miss the Mando, but tough up from there.
Mark, this looks pretty nice.
Like Kenny, getting that gap and similar position.
Oh, thank you. And Mike, the forehand.
Forehand line, it's there, but yeah, you got to make that gap.
Yeah. So Dallas with a tough looking up here.
Beauty of a turnover, though.
Wow. Really well done. Mike, after the early tree hit off the forehand, will just lay it for his par, hopefully.
And yeah, looks like he's got it.
Yeah,
Good shot.
That'll work. Mark's got an outside look here.
Oh, dropping him.
Dang, that was huge. Look at him run that thing out.
Yeah, in the mud.
Yeah, no raptor legs in the mud. It's dangerous.
Oh my gosh, I would not advise
You
it.
got to use normal people legs.
Yeah, or cleats.
Yes. Oh,
Raptor cleats.
Someday they'll invent those. Kenny,
I think they have those actually. I
Yeah?
think I've seen the little leaguers wearing them.
really, of course, those exist.
Yeah.
Why not? It was a good par save there from Mike and Dallas. Kenny gave it a good bid, but he will also settle for a par in a hot second.
Yep. Shout out to my Little League contingent of fans.
It looks gnarly out there, Ben.
It is pretty gnarly. We're all hoping that rain calms down.
Yep, that would be nice. Mark with an epic putt for Brady. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that sure was.
We've seen that from him before, though, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. Mark's got big drives, big putts. Got a very well-rounded game.
Yep.
One thing you probably won't see as many forehands from him.
This is true, yeah. He's got that touch turnover backhand. Double Mando here, Ben.
Double Mando, yeah. And it's just a really tough route. You can see those trees just hugging the left side of the safe part of the hole.
Yeah.
And then that tree right there
Wow.
that Mark is lucky enough to punch through gives him a long look.
Hey, he'll take that. This
Yeah,
is
I mean, this is
tough
a very
hole.
demanding shot. You know, it's a signature of Highland Springs. It makes you throw very good, very difficult shots.
Sure does. Kenny, I think he hasn't quite missed the Mando there.
No, he's good.
He's good. Dallas.
Now, this, however,
that is,
yeah,
that missed it.
Obi.
He'll be throwing 3 from the DZ, or is it just next to the Mando tree?
I think that's how they do it, yeah.
Mike with the kind of a flex forehand. I like that
yeah.
line, but
There is a flex forehand line, but yeah, very tough.
Dallas had to go a ways back here to the other Mando tree. That's a
Oh, right. Okay.
Pretty
okay, maybe
punishing
that
DZ.
was a drop zone.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he was throwing 3. Should be able to salvage a 4. This is Mike trying to salvage his par.
Yeah, he's got a putt.
Yeah,
Kenny lucky enough to be just in front of the Mando,
Yep.
able to pitch over.
unwraps, but probably still looking at a bogey here.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, there's some water over there.
yeah. Couldn't see the disc, but saw some water.
Here is Mark for another birdie.
Oh,
Get
my.
it!
Mark's on it.
Come on.
Ooh, distance.
In these conditions, that's some impressive putting.
That's
you know?
true. Those putters are not completely dry.
No, people usually fall apart. You know, like my grip is all weird. I couldn't putt.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I got to lay this up.
Mark needs no excuses. He's just banging putts.
That's right.
So is Dallas. Good bogey save right there. Kenny will also drop in a bogey. After I believe Mike had a good par save.
Kenny, former Am World champion, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Little tidbit for the fans.
It's a cool thing to have done.
Yeah. And, of course, Mark is also a former Innova player.
Okay.
Dallas on Prodigy. And someone's got to pick Mike Powell up.
I know,
You
man.
see some of those forehands that we saw out there at the Brook Trails tournament.
Yeah, you can play. A hole 4. What are we doing?
Another thread the needle type shot. It's really just a hyzer, but you got to throw it perfect.
Cool.
I mean, it's kind of a skip hyzer, really.
Okay, I
It's
see what you're saying.
pretty hard to reach the basket on the fly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then there is this forehand line that Mike's going to try.
Let's see if he can make it work. Oh.
It's there. He kind of just needed that flare at the end.
Yeah,
but
seems like the
had the line.
backhand, that skip is there for the backhand a little more than the forehand.
But the real trick is to get like a straight left skip.
Yeah.
It can't be a hard flare.
Let's see what Kenny's got. That looks a little right.
Yeah, he definitely grip blocked a little bit over there in jail.
Yep. Dallas definitely has the arm to make this line work.
Yeah. Gets through everything and settles up pretty nicely. He's looking like maybe a little outside the circle.
That'll putt. Kenny just oh
yeah,
man,
pitching out.
he was trapped back there.
Yeah.
Mark trying that
Oh,
skip
no.
shot up. It did not work. Kenny's up.
Yeah, good shot.
That should bogey. And we got Mike. Maybe a half go for birdie.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good half go.
It was, wasn't it? And Dallas has a better look for the 2.
And he takes advantage.
Dang, putting show so far.
Yeah.
Should be noted Dallas is down about 50 pounds now.
Yeah, on your diet,
Yeah,
right?
he's doing the keto diet just like me, man. He's killing it. Him and,
Nice.
and his wife doing awesome.
That's awesome.
So cool to see.
Yeah.
Can only help the game, I'm sure.
As long as it doesn't hurt his sense of humor.
Yeah, that thing's not going anywhere, man. That
Yeah.
thing is priceless. You got a couple tap-ins, I believe, for bogey for those two guys. I'm pretty sure Mike salvaged a par again. Yes, he did. Scores bouncing all over the place early, but Mark with a one-stroke lead over Dallas. That's going to take us to hole 5.
Hole 5, slight turnover downhill. There's kind of an outside hard turnover finish line, more for like a forehand shot, or you can try to kind of snake one in between the trees.
Okay. Let's see what
See,
they
it's
got.
kind of an inside route if you were to get it to pan out.
Oh,
Like,
I see.
This line right here is there, yeah.
Okay.
It's probably the preferred line unless you're throwing forehand.
Looks like it worked for the most part for Dallas.
Yeah, I think he might have clipped something on the way, though. See, this is really the forehand line. Just needed that big flare, and it didn't quite give it to him.
Yeah, I landed just a little too flat. Couldn't get that edge.
Yep.
Mark trying the hyzer flip to turnover.
Oh, kind of between the two lines.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, I got a little double, triple ricochet.
Yeah, that was wild. Kenny also trying
And
this
this is-
turnover.
It's a very demanding backhand line, but Kenny pulls it off. It's got to give that slow right turn. You turn it over too fast, and you're hitting the tree.
Yeah, totally. Should have a putt there. Mark gonna try the ante up. Play a little poker.
Wow, great shot.
Oh, sure was. We got Mike with a look for the 2.
Annie in. Okay, I got you.
Thank you. And Dallas also looking for a bird after a great drive. Dallas, you make those.
Yeah.
Kenny?
Yeah, he wants it back.
Yep. Oh, Kenny wanted a little too much there.
Yeah, at least he wanted it.
Yeah, at least you want it better than missing low.
Yeah.
Although your comebackers are longer when you miss high.
True.
Yep.
There's Chris White in the distance. Thank you very much, Chris. Once again, working some awesome second cam.
Nice.
As well as Ewan, who does a whole lot from the community out there.
Oh, Kenny.
Oh, man. Kenny, yeah. Little troubles on the green.
Yeah. Wet hands. They will get to you
certainly
sometimes.
there. What do they say? More hands make less work.
Mhm.
Wet hands make more putts.
I think that's the saying. Yep. Written in some old books, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There he goes. He cleans up the bogey eventually.
It's in the super Old Testament.
Yes, exactly. 3 putting is never fun, but at least when your first putt is for birdie, it helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, there's your scores after 5. Mark's still holding on to 1 stroke over Dallas. Mike and Kenny slipping back a little bit. That's going to take us to hole 6.
Little treat here. We're going to see an elevated green or elevated tee that we don't usually see.
Okay.
It's behind that tree that's pretty far up the hill. The real trick is getting it back up the hill once you cross this little canyon. Not really a canyon per se, but you know what I mean.
Little dip.
Yeah, a little dip.
Yep. That's going to putt for Dallas. Looking
Yeah,
great.
so you can kind of go straight at it or around everything the way Dallas did. See, Mark's playing that line too. If you get the hyzer finish with the flare at the end, it puts you in good shape, but just a little too straight there from Mark.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough putt. Low ceiling. Michael's going to go backhand here.
Looks like maybe a destroyer,
Yeah, look like it.
but yeah, getting too much flip on that. He's over by Mark.
Yeah. Also a tough look. See if Kenny can get one close.
I'm saying Kenny's going straight at it. No, he's going right too. Everybody heading over to the right.
Was that a
except for Dallas?
A turn? What was that?
I don't know, but it turned.
It was something flippy.
Yeah.
So, bunch of tough putts from over on the right-hand side. Kenny is up first. Ooh.
Oh, nasty cut roll.
Has unfortunate ground action there.
Yeah. Wow, that thing had the Bitney wobble the whole way to the basket.
Did.
Well, it was orange putter.
Was it?
Bitney still use orange putters?
I think so, probably, right?
Yeah, that's what I did to that. There's definitely an explanation.
Yep. Kenny, gonna try and save that par.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
Oof.
Little pro side chain out. Here is Dallas to get some strokes on, folks. Dallas.
Yeah.
He's as disappointed in himself as I am, so it's okay.
Yeah, as disappointed as you are in him.
Yeah. Come on, Dallas. There we go. He cleans up the par.
He'll be back.
He will. Can't keep his putt
always
down for
is.
long. It's a good one.
Yeah.
There is a par cleanup and a bogey cleanup, respectively. That's a tough hole.
Very tough hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see this course? It's not easy.
Yeah, quite technical.
Yeah. There's not really been like a gimme birdie, you know?
No, there
I don't
really
think
hasn't.
there's any on the entire. Well, we'll get the whole 9, and you'll call that a gimme birdie. But
Okay.
most of this course, very tough. So 375 over a creek. Yeah, demanding line. Look how narrow that gap is. Probably looking at good 150 off the tee, and I would guess no more than 10 feet wide.
Wow. Dallas hits the gap, but turns it over a little too much. It will have a long look. Mark? Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. I guess if you're going to air on this hole, it'd be a little better to air left, just
Okay.
making sure you clear the creek.
Gotcha. I like the forehand here from Mike.
Yeah. I mean, I, for one, believe that, at least shorter forehands are a little easier to pinpoint
Yeah.
like laser shots
Mhm.
because you're looking at your target the whole time. And the main goal of this hole is to make that gap.
Yeah. You're in for a day ruiner if you don't.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Ooh.
There's quite a few of those holes out here.
They are. Not a bad drive there from Kenny.
No.
Getting pin high pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Mike? Just going to lay it for his par.
Yeah, nice and floaty.
That'll work.
Ground is playing pretty forgiving with the wet conditions.
See if Mark gives us a half go. Maybe.
Yeah.
Dallas?
A good bid.
It was, yeah. And Kenny for a stroke on the card. Tough look, though.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, he was going for it.
He was. He definitely wanted that one.
And he still gets an easy par.
He does. So it looks like Michael trying to clean up a par as well. There's that. And Mark and Dallas to follow suit.
Oh, I guess we got a little sponsorship for Mike. Mike, sponsored by Temple Disc Golf, a local company on the rise.
Oh, cool.
Run by Bert Rivera, who's done some second camera work for us.
Nice.
Out at Brook Trails Charity Series finale.
Dallas, man. It never looks like he knows what he's going to do, but he always does something that's
Yep.
entertaining. Okay.
Yeah.
Love that guy. All right, Mark's still holding on to that one-stroke lead over Dallas, which is you're playing well if you're doing that.
Yeah.
Hole 8, par 3, 432.
Now we finally get kind of an open one, but it's got to play like a 3.5.
Yeah.
I mean, you get like a 400-foot uphill shot, slight uphill, and then you've got just a maze of trees to get through.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, so it'd be an awesome birdie, but if you can just put yourself out there and make a pinpoint upshot, well, a 3's going to play really well.
Yeah, Dallas close enough to give it a half go. Looks like.
He absolutely is. I think that gap is a little easier on the right side if you kind of hug there. You get left of the basket and it's a little bit tighter.
Gotcha. Not a bad look there from Mark either. Mike's gonna go back to his trusty forehand.
Yep, but just a little much flip on it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still out there pretty good.
And Kenny. Dude, that's got to be a turn. Something.
Yeah, flies like one.
It does, doesn't it? It goes a ways too.
Yeah.
Not a bad
yeah.
drive. That should be a pretty easy up and down. Mike with the toughest of the upshots here.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
He catches the high grass. Definitely not something you want to be thinking about while making that shot.
Oh no, that hurt.
But
What? Come on.
yeah, Mike.
Incredible. Almost.
That's how you come back from the shot before.
Right, almost salvaged the par. Kenny with an errant upshot that will probably result in a bogey as well. Dallas, better, but not great.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Mark, oh, he wants this one.
Good bid, yeah.
It was easy par though, at least,
Sure.
which is more than can say for everyone else.
No, I'd be surprised if there were really any twos on this hole.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's Dallas's look at his par. Good putt, Dallas.
And don't get me wrong, these guys have probably all two'd it at some point. But
Yes.
to do it in a tournament, wet conditions,
No,
it's playing tough.
it is. Yeah, you're not feeling bad about a par at all. There are some cleanups. Most of those were for bogey. Mark and Dallas with the only pars there, and Mark still holds on to his one-stroke lead over Dallas. Hole 9 on deck. Ben, you said it was easy. Let's see.
It's easy but pretty.
Oh, it is.
And so it's a little easy to get caught up in the scenery.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you hear some ducks quacking,
Is there,
know.
Is there OB lurking? Is the water as close as it looks? Or?
It's not that close.
Okay, cool.
It's not close enough at a 230-foot range to be worried about.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Dallas just playing the nice hyzer.
This is what everybody should do, basically. Just play a nice soft hyzer. No reason to go straight at it.
Come on, sit down. All
There
right.
we go. Yeah.
He had to stare it down.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Mark,
It's
literally.
like a bad dog.
Yeah, exactly. So this will work if it nestles. Yeah, that'll play.
Yeah.
Especially the way he putts.
Yeah.
Mike is going backhand for us.
Standstill. I think this is his metal flake gator.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks just like one.
Yep.
I believe Joel Freeman was throwing a clone of that at Utah Open.
I believe it.
Yeah. And
When the wind picks up, that's a dependable disc.
exactly. Kenny goes a little long, but he'll have a comebacker. And here it is. Oh no.
Mm.
Yep. Hopefully you can make that comebacker for par. Here is Mark for birdie. That dude is solid on the green.
Yeah. One other thing working against these guys, this is a pretty shallow basket.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa. Are they all like
Pretty easy
that?
to-
Or is it just this one?
I might have just noticed it. I don't know, but I don't think they are all like that.
I don't think I've ever-
Certainly can jump out of that.
I've never seen one so tiny.
These are, I think, maybe they're a very old DGA model.
Okay. The Mach 0.5.
I don't think it's the threes, but I don't know.
Mach 1.5.
It's I don't know. Something. It's 0.5, whatever it is.
It worked though, I guess.
Yeah.
Three out of 4 got results. They'll take
Well,
it.
it'll demand a better drive, right?
Yeah, exactly, man. Kenny does salvage the par nicely after missing the birdie putt. And Ben, that's all we got for part 1.
Yeah. Let's see you guys in part 2.
Yep. Everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.